Happy Fire Horse New Year to you. The attributes of the Fire Horse are passion, strength, and momentum. I'm going to share a little bit about each of those qualities. A few key things to understand about passion. When we're passionate about something, we have an intense focus on it. And one thing that I've found to help maintain passion is to continue to stay curious and to continue to learn. When I started integrating myofascial anatomy into the traditional practices that I was doing, it answered so many questions that I had about acupuncture, and it filled in a lot of the gaps. A few key things to consider about strength is that we all have our natural internal strengths. And when you identify those and cultivate those, then you'll start to get into the flow. Another good thing to understand about strength is that I like to think of it as the triad of strength, courage, and self-confidence. So I call this the triad of courage. And in building our strengths, it really requires overcoming our fears and cultivating the virtue of courage so that we can build those strengths. And as we build those strengths and we overcome our fears, then that gives us more confidence. We can apply this to any aspect of our life. We can apply this to our clinical practice by identifying our natural strengths, whether that's with acupuncture, or maybe you're just naturally good at herbs, or perhaps you're naturally a good listener or very empathetic. So in identifying your strengths, then that can be one thing that helps you to get to the next level. Once you know your strengths, then you can continue to cultivate them and build them in a way to develop more momentum. So wherever you're at in your practice and your understanding of this medicine now, identify your strengths, continue to build on that, and then you'll get the momentum to take your practice to the next level. So take these principles, work with them, have a very happy and successful Fire Horse New Year's. I hope to see you somewhere along the way. I'm going to be traveling a lot. I'm going to be sharing a lot this year. I may be even coming to a town or a city close to you. So let's move forward with our passions, our strengths, and our momentum to make this one of the best years ever.